Barnaby was resting on a meadow branch when he noticed something floating through the air. A moth, but not an ordinary moth. This one was large and soft and pale, its wings covered in the finest velvet. The moth appeared out of nowhere, a pale shape emerging from the darkness, like a thought that had been waiting for the right moment to arrive. The moth flew in the slowest, most gentle way, its wings beating lazily, carrying it through the warm night air like a floating piece of velvet. It did not dart or rush. It drifted, slowly and peacefully, as if the air itself was holding it up. The moth's flight was more like floating than flying, a gentle rise and fall through the air, carried by currents too subtle for any creature but a moth to notice. Barnaby watched the moth approach, its pale wings catching the moonlight, the velvet texture visible even from a distance, soft and fuzzy and warm-looking. The moth was a flying blanket drifting through the meadow, a piece of the night sky that had decided to detach itself and float down to visit a sleepy sloth on a moonlit branch. The moth landed on the branch beside Barnaby, folding its velvet wings slowly, each wing closing like a soft book, revealing the moth's small, fuzzy body underneath, pale and warm and perfectly still. The moth folded its wings with a care that suggested it had done this 1,000,000 times, a practiced ritual of landing and settling that was as natural as breathing. Barnaby could see the moth's wings up close now. They were covered in tiny scales that looked like velvet dust, each scale a microscopic piece of softness. The moth was the softest creature in the entire meadow. The wings were patterned in subtle shades of cream and pale brown, a camouflage that made the moth invisible against tree bark, a stealthy softness designed for hiding in plain sight. The moth rested quietly, its antennae twitching gently, not afraid of Barnaby, not afraid of anything, just a soft creature taking a rest on a branch in the moonlit meadow, comfortable in its own velvet skin. The moth's antennae were like tiny feathers waving gently in the air, sensing the world through touch and smell and the subtlest vibrations of the night. After a while, the moth unfolded its wings, slowly, each wing extending like a velvet curtain being drawn open. And it took flight again, the slowest, most graceful flight Barnaby had ever seen. The moth's wings opened with the patience of something that had never been in a hurry. A slow unfurling that revealed the full beauty of the velvet patterns hidden beneath. The moth flew in wide, gentle circles around the branch, its velvet wings catching moonlight with every beat, floating, rising, drifting, a creature that understood the beauty of moving slowly through the night. The moth's circular flight was hypnotic, round and round and round, each circle slightly different from the last, but always returning to the same branch, to the same spot beside Barnaby. Barnaby's eyes followed the moth's circular path, round and round and round. The moth never speeding up, never changing direction, just the same slow, gentle circle, a flying lullaby in the meadow air, a dance with no destination. The moth was not trying to get anywhere. It was simply enjoying the act of flying, the feeling of air on its velvet wings, the simple pleasure of movement without purpose. The moth completed its circles and returned to the branch, landing beside Barnaby once more, folding its velvet wings with the same slow care, settling into rest with a contented stillness. The moth's return was as gentle as its departure, a slow descent, a careful landing, a soft folding of wings, a complete cycle of flight and rest completed with the same patient grace. The moth and the sloth sat together on the branch, two slow creatures sharing the moonlit night. The moth with its velvet wings, Barnaby with his sleepy eyes, both of them understanding that the night was for resting. They were two different kinds of slow creatures, one who flew through the air and one who hung from branches, but both of them moving at the same unhurried pace through the same peaceful night. Barnaby felt a deep connection to this soft visitor. They were kindred spirits, both of them slow, both of them gentle, both of them perfectly at home in the quiet meadow night. Velvet and fur side by side. The moth was not a stranger. It was a friend he had not met yet, a fellow traveler of the slow night, a companion who understood without words the value of taking your time. Barnaby fell asleep beside the velvet moth, his small body curled on the branch, the moth resting quietly beside him, its wings folded like a soft, pale blanket. The moth's presence was comforting, a small, warm body beside him, a living proof that the night was full of gentle creatures who moved at the same pace as a sleepy sloth. The moth stayed through the night, a velvet companion on the meadow branch, occasionally unfolding its wings and flying one slow circle, then returning to rest. The gentlest, most peaceful friendship in the meadow. The moth came and went through the night, always returning to the same spot beside Barnaby, a silent guardian in velvet wings. Barnaby slept, the velvet moth keeping watch beside him, its soft wings a symbol of the night's gentleness. The little sloth and the softest creature in the meadow, both of them dreaming in the moonlight, both of them wrapped in the peace of the velvet night. The moth's wings folded like a soft blanket beside him, a promise that the night was kind, that the world was full of gentle things, and that even the smallest velvet creature could be the best company for a sleepy sloth.